Imagine a crowded arena, the buzz of excitement filling the air as fans eagerly anticipate the start of the game. Players take to the court, each one a marvel of athleticism and skill. There's one player who stands out above the rest. His moves are effortless, his shots nothing but net, and the crowd can't help but be in awe. This is the player who has been debated for decades as the greatest of all time in basketball. The one who has inspired countless fans and left an indelible mark on the sport. Today, we're going to dive into the age-old question: who is the GOAT in basketball? To start, let's define what we mean by the GOAT. The term GOAT is short for the greatest of all time and refers to the player who is considered to be the best in sports history. But what makes a player the GOAT? Is it their stats? Championships won? Impact on the game? Well, to determine the GOAT, we need to look at all of these factors and more. For many fans, the GOAT conversation begins and ends with Michael Jordan. With 6 championships, 5 MVP awards, and a career scoring average of 30.1 ppg, Jordan's case for the GOAT is hard to argue against. But what sets Jordan apart is not just his numbers, it's his impact on the game. Jordan's combination of athleticism, style, and competitiveness transformed basketball into the global phenomenon it is today. While MJ is certainly one of the best players of all time, there are other players who have made a case for the GOAT title. For many fans, that player is LeBron James. With 4 MVP titles, 4 championships, and a career average of 27 ppg, 7.4 rebounds, and 7.4 assists, LeBron's case is just as strong as Jordan's. But what sets LeBron apart is his longevity. At 38 years old, LeBron is still playing at an incredibly high level and shows no signs of slowing down. Another player who often enters the GOAT conversation is none other than Kobe Bryant. With 5 championships, 1 MVP award, and a career average of 25 points per game, the Lakers legend's case is as strong as the others. And while Kobe's numbers are impressive, it's his drive and competitiveness that set him apart. The Black Mamba was known for his relentless work ethic and his desire to be the best, which made him one of the greatest players of his generation. When speaking about the modern era NBA, Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe are certainly the frontrunners in the GOAT conversation. But going back in time, there are other players who have made a case for the title. 11-time champion Bill Russell and 4-time MVP Wilt Chamberlain dominated the 60s and 70s and set the standard in basketball with their dominant play on both ends of the court. Come the 80s, Magic Johnson and Larry Bird continued to revolutionize the game with their incredible playmaking skills and competitive spirit. Finally, we could also add Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to this list. With his legendary skyhook shot and 6 championships, he is considered by many to be the greatest center of all time. So with all of these players making a case for the GOAT title, how do we determine who the true GOAT is? To answer this question, we need to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. While statistics and championships are important, the GOAT is more than just numbers. The GOAT is someone who changed the game, who inspired a generation of players, and who left a lasting impact on the sport. When we look at all of these factors, it's hard to debate against Michael Jordan as the GOAT. With his 2 three-peats, multiple scoring titles, and arguably having left the largest impact on the game of basketball, Jordan is the player who truly defined an era. But that's not to say that LeBron, Kobe, Magic, and the rest aren't great players in their own right. Each of them has left a lasting impact on the sport and has helped to shape the game into what it is today. At the end of the day, the GOAT debate is a matter of personal opinion. Some people will always argue that all-time top point scorer LeBron James is the GOAT, while others will always believe that Jordan is the better of both. And that's okay. The beauty of sports is that it allows us to debate and argue about the things we love. So whether you believe that Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, Magic, Bird, Wilt, or Kareem is the GOAT, what's most important is that we celebrate the incredible talent and impact that these players has had on the sport. Basketball is a game that brings people together, and the GOAT debate is just one of many things that makes the sport so special. So there you have it, a look at the GOAT debate in basketball. Of course, this is just one person's opinion, and there are many other great players who would also be considered for the title. But regardless of who you believe is the GOAT, what's most important is that we continue to appreciate the amazing talent, the impact that these players have had on the sport, and to respect each other's opinions. Thank you for watching, and as always, let us know your thoughts on the comments below.